Hi. Hello. How you doing? I seem to do not have Excel's up for you to witness. You can now witness it now. And it has violently exploded. Here, let me fix that for you. There we go. My sincere apologies for breaking it. It is now successfully unbroken. Hope you can enjoy that. I'm doing alright. This is a bit of a low energy stream. This week has been in many ways interrupted for me. So I haven't been able to do a lot that I wanted to, which is inconvenient but manageable. I don't know if that burst noise didn't work or you just got extremely unlucky. I mean, I suppose that for something that is almost all crimson like this, there is a 1 in 16 chance that it just makes it crimson again. Apologies. Nah, I'm not apologizing. It's just how that happened. Anyway, today's mission, as I would dare to describe it, is to go into Space Engineers and just sort of relax, reacclimate the game. I want to start playing the game again. I have grand ambitions. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes. First off, first order of business, of course, is to actually get into the game. So this is the same world that I played in a long time ago on stream, and we need to see where we were last time we did that. So here's where we were last time we did that. We were 45 degrees, apparently. I loaded up the save, and I was already in mid-travel, crashing into this ditch. So I think our first order of business is to get out somehow. Okay, let's reacclimate ourselves to the controls. We got regular driving. Oh, me oh my. This implies to me that everything is fundamentally broken right now. That's not good. Acela just drew 5 cards and nothing happened. What's going on here? Draw 5 cards is enabled. I appreciate. Oh, there it is. Kinda. You appear to have drawn a card and a hand through a system I don't entirely understand. But it's working now, I guess. Good. Cool. Glad that's taken care of. Anyway, we've got to figure out how this works. Oh, wait, nope. It's still fundamentally broken. Why is that the case? It appears to activate it. Okay, you know what? Fine. This is what we're doing. So the way I have this done, and you won't see this and stuff, you got a bot that sort of delegates the actions. What's the reward redemption on draw a card is to draw oh, I figured it out. Now it should work. It should. Okay, I fixed it. Now you should draw cards and they should draw correctly. There we go. So apparently I had it where drawing a card and drawing 5 cards were both wired to the drawing a card command. You want 25 cards? You're fine. I can give you 25 cards. Here, have... Actually, you know what? Because I'm so nice, have 26. There you go. You want 52, you go through the normal system. I can't just divvy out cards to everyone. How do I get out of this ditch? Wait. Oh. Okay, what seems to be the problem here? We can go forward, kind of. You enjoying your cards? It's good you're enjoying your cards. That's probably my most popular channel redemption next to the Excel stuff. Speaking of successful, can we successfully leave? Wait, oh, wait, we've got traction? We're moving! We moved, okay. Now, if I remember, this is my garage, and in order to use my garage, I need to back up into here. So let's try and drive our way out. We hit something. Alright, we're out. Let's turn. Okay, we have, our wheels are not optimized for turning. We're rotating too hard. This is Space Engineers. It's basically... This is not Hydroneers. This is Space Engineers. This is... I mean, it's a game. You're in space. You engineer in it. I would describe it as like Factorio in space, but with less automation and more design. Like you're making ships instead of just putting stuff together. I like it for its grand open world and stuff. Here is a door I made a long time ago. Let's close it. Hey Joey, how you doing? Aside from still being at work and lurking. Yeah, look, it's a slow door, but it's like a cool slow door. For drama. Now, Oh, my apologies. The audio of the game has been broken this whole time. I can fix this. In fact, I fixed it. Now you can hear the engine. I don't know if I can do that because it would need to converge into like a point. I would need like angular doors. And we've got a very voxel system. But I agree. I like that. Actually, we could make it rotate. We could just like careen 4 angled things to spin in and close. That's a good idea. Allow me to give you a tour of the base. Right here we have the garage with my dedicated sort of mining car and transport vehicle. It parks over here into the nice little bit over there. Unfortunately, I'm misaligned. I need to park better. Apparently the wheels don't like that fact. Ease in, ease in. Okay, we're a bit off to the side. There's a lot that's required here. There's a lot to be desired. Ah, that yellow ring around the connection, that means we are good, and now it's green. We are officially connected. Good. Now it can recharge the batteries and stuff. So this is the garage. Then out here we have my ore processing refinery. It allows me to refine materials into materials. So you go out there, you mine for ores, you deliver it back here, and it can be processed into materials to build stuff. Then we have the snake eater ladder, where you just climb it for a year. It needs a lot more of everything, I will concede that fact. The problem is that we are on Mars. See that over there? That's probably Earth or some equivalent. We're on Mars right now, or at least some equivalent of Mars. We don't have all the options in the universe, and it's nighttime. So yeah, that's the base. We got a lot of stuff here. We got mirth. Then the other big thing I have right now is not so much the base itself, it's just sort of a little battery collecting wind turbine thing, because there is wind on Mars. We have this, which is my attempt at making a drone. It's a drone. I remote control it. I can dig stuff without having to make like a pilot seat and everything. It works kind of, but it gets overburdened very easily and becomes too heavy to use. My big success though is this thing. This is my flying ship thing. Its main problem is that it has low battery, but it also has the really cool power of folding in and out the solar panels. And I really like it a lot. So let's launch this thing. I'm gonna chill it on the background music for a little bit, just because it's getting in the way of me thinking. I'm testing the ability to have background music so I can play quiet games and not lose my mind. Okay, prepare for a test launch in 3, 2, 1. All right. We are moving. And then in theory, I can launch forward really fast, bolt in the solar sails, and we are away in speed mode. Actuating the solar panels does not do a dang thing, but I think it's cool looking, so I don't care. The main weakness of this vehicle is that it is purely a personnel transport. It cannot hold cargo. And also the fact that its battery is pretty limited and solar powered. Third limitation, it uses atmospheric thruster jets, which means it is in no way, shape, or form capable of going into space. But, you know, aside from those minor problems, it's great. I can do cool tricks and moves. Really, though, this thing is more of a scout vessel. I fly it around to look around and see things. So we are on Mars. This may be considered a deal breaker for you, just given that we are on Mars and not somewhere that's habitable. So we have to deal with the problem of having very, very limited air. And I need to remember the controls for slow descent. I found the controls for slow descent were good. Also a little sluggish on the vertical. So I think if we want some gold today, just to make sure we know what we're doing, I think maybe we should try and build a super basic rudimentary rocket. Just something to say, hey, we know how to get into space. Move in, move it down, move it down, move it down. We moved it down. Nice. Right, I closed the garage door. There's no reason to close this door aside from it looks cool. Again, we are on Mars. There's no air here. I mean, there's atmosphere, but it's not oxygen. Our little space engineer buddy can't breathe it. So let's start exploring the possibility of making an engine. What do we need for an engine? Well, for a rocket in general. First off, refine that scrap, please. Thank you. Got a lot of materials, and I need to remember sort of how this goes. What tools do we have? Regular building blocks, atmospheric thrusters. We've got building cubes. We've got actuators and ports. We've got floodlights and drones. Cool. What is required for a hydrogen engine? We've got... Okay, that's an oxygen tank. We've got hydrogen tanks and small hydrogen tanks. Let's do hydrogen tank and then small hydrogen tank for reference, and then a large one as well. We have the materials for it. Right. This is the refinery is not the only thing I have. I also have somewhere in the giant collection of boxes down here, flush with the wall, is a assembler. Here it is. So I can assemble whatever materials I need. And the material I want right now is we are going to build a tiny rocket. It's just a little old thing, just to make sure we can. Have a good day, Biff Stroganoff. Alright. I'm going to start with this little leg here, just to make sure that the rocket has a stable foundation on the ground and won't tip over until we want it to. That should be good enough. Okay, first order of business. Probably want the hydrogen tank to be first. Ooh. I frankly don't have a good sense of how much hydrogen we need. Probably a lot, though. Okay, that's the hydrogen engine. Then we want a hydrogen thruster to be placed theoretically in the center. We go for the big one or the small one? I'm going to vote the small one. I reckon we don't need much. So we've added these two components to the build plan, and then we go to the assembly machine and we're like, hey, please build these things. Okay, production's underway. As it's built in the assembler, which we can see in the production tab, all the parts we need, we will then be able to retrieve them and start building the rocket. Unfortunately, I have a maximum inventory space, and I need to start building the rocket in phases. It's honestly surprising to me just how easily I'm getting back into the flow of how this works. The only thing that's confusing me is that I'm using Q and E to rotate instead of ascend and descend, which I'm too used to from 4D chess. It's a weird habit to have gained. But I guess Q and E is sort of an industry standard ascend-descend for people who don't need to worry about roll. I unfortunately need to worry about roll, so it's not... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, boy. We need a bigger hydrogen engine to fit that port. Or maybe we could use an adapter. Like, there'll be some adapter that goes from big to small. That's big to big. That's a turn. Oh. Nope. That's big to big. This is big to small. And then we put the engine on this. Right, gotta do this stuff. Plonk. I really hope we just have enough materials innately to build all this stuff. But at least least the engine component is done. That's sort of what I thought the hardest part would be. There we go. Now from here, big thing we care about is actually fueling this up. How do we get the hydrogen from anywhere else to here? Do we even have hydrogen? Should be too hard to make hydrogen. I imagine that, yeah, an O2H2 generator generates a combination of oxygen and hydrogen from a convenient source of ice through the ever so helpful power of electrolysis. So how are we going to use that to fuel the ship? Now, if we make hydrogen, we're going to be wasting oxygen, but I think that's fine. Mars is pretty cold, and there are places to get ice, I think. Right, I remember. Octanus Mons, that's... We designated that area as our ice field. I am falling. Oh, hey, it's about to be daytime. That means I should probably redirect this to get power. Rotate you that way a little bit, yeah. Parked? Good, now you can charge your sails. Actually, it occurs to me. Maybe I could retrofit this to be our rocket. Take out the atmospheric thrusters and replace them with hydrogen thrusters and then like a tank here. So this would be our big thruster, and then we'd have small thrusters along here. Kind of like how we have it now. That is compelling. The downside, of course, is that this thing would be completely useless in space. We could maybe find an ice asteroid and build onto this to make it like self-sustaining as long as we have ice, but that would require adding a whole lot to this thing, which I think it's easier if we just start over. Okay, where did I put the rocket? Don't tell me it's missing. It would be sad. Go engine. Wait, no, seriously, where did it go? Where's my rocket? I put it like right here, yeah? Where'd it go? Wait, that shadow looks like the shadow of... Okay, no, that's the shadow of propellers. Where the heck is my rocket? Did anyone see it go? I don't understand. Did I hit it and it fell over or something? Did it fall in here? No, it's just gone. Why'd it do that? Or can I just, like, weirdly not see it in the daytime? Did I imagine making a rocket right now? What have you all been seeing for the past 10 minutes? I'm now paranoid. It wasn't far. It certainly wasn't far. There's nowhere far for it to be. Okay, I guess we're going with the jury rig this thing then.
Inventory full.
Sure, why not? Actually, I may want to modify a lot of what we have. Hold on. Oh, right. This vehicle is powered by a hydrogen generator for power. Okay. That's why we've got hydrogen in that thing. Hey, Capra, how you doing? I'm building a rocket. Because my first one disappeared on me. Through some mysterious circumstance of which I have no understanding. Like it just ceased to exist. Okay, so the idea is to sort of put a new hydrogen tank, like the big one, but like the small big one, in here. Or maybe not. An O2H2 generator would be useful for getting power if we... Okay, I think I have an idea. We are going to be cutting down a lot more. The only real thing that we can keep in this design is the front of the ship. Because that part's sort of agnostic to everything else. But the basic idea is that we are going to make a self-contained life support-ish system. Hopefully it'll work out. I'm gonna really try to keep the wings, because I think the wings are the coolest part of the ship. The little foils here. But everything else might have to go. Okay, now we have access to the front bulkhead. And from there... we got to figure out how to do this. So the basic controls that we'll need for just general purpose use, and if we're in space, we may want more axes of control. But I'm thinking forward, like big forward, small backwards. Maybe even we could... yeah, get rid of this, and that could be our backwards thrust. Like, it goes through the cockpit out here. I don't know if that really is how it works, but if it does, then that's great. I don't know, hydrogen might be on a different system. But you know what, just in case of emergency, I do want to keep around the... the thrusters we have, the atmospheric thrusters. They'll be a good baseline for how to design this. Because we've got left, right, we've got back barely, we have mostly forward and down. What I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to figure out how I want to logistics all this stuff. Because it's not enough to just make a cool hull. The resources in the ship have to connect to each other. So how do we do that? I can imagine maybe having like a cargo container here, which then like pipes down into a theoretical like docking port, which we can then dock onto and like transfer ice or materials in and out. Survival kits, an option, refinery, wind turbines. So let's make a nice convenient cargo container. The heart of this. This is the conveyor junction. The small conveyor. Where's the cargo? It's a hinge. There it is. So large cargo. We have 2 sides of big, 2 sides of small. I think the small should go up and down. Oh, I need interior plate to build medium cargo container. Good to know. Sick flip. Well, okay, it was a spin. If we're being real picky about it. Interior plate, interior plate.
Energy low.
Interior plate is saying energy is low. There's interior plate. And give it here. Thank you. We don't have a good solution for dealing with low energy aside from me just sitting in the cockpit of my truck for a while and waiting for the battery to go back up. We could also ransack the vehicle for parts if we think we won't need it anymore. But I want to keep it around just in case we need to go mining. We get no added health bonus from being in the truck. We need the survival kit for that. So, back to what we were doing. Put this here. Oh, wait. How are we going to connect downwards if we don't have a large transfer? We may need to put a junction here then. Conveyor junction. Conveyor cap? Use conveyor tubes and junctions to connect inventories of blocks that the item can move freely from one of it. Yeah, but what the heck is this? You just seal it up so that people can't access it? I mean, I guess that makes sense. Okay, conveyor junction is large, 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 small, small. Small opposite sides. So this would be good. Any of these rotations are acceptable, as are these. We don't want the small connections out in the open, except as an opportunity to pipe out the thrust. So let's go vertical alignment and horizontal alignment on these. Yeah. There we go. Then we want the cargo bay. We'll have a large one. And since we no longer need to worry about it going down, we can just pipe it up here. These ones will go vertical. Cool. Oh, I forgot to add it to the blueprint. The blueprint is just a very convenient list of all the materials we need to build what we want to build. Take it out of here and manufacture what we don't have. Survival kit could be useful. I'm going to forego the survival kit and simply go for the cargo. The vehicle we have now here is a good prototype for what I want to build. Like, it makes sense to me. Okay, components withdrawn. Let's build this. Great. Now, next thing we care about is the connection. So, access port will be under here, this little 3x2 area. And that'll be how we import stuff to the ship from outside the ship. Then we have this cargo container for containing cargo. Mostly I want it to contain ice for fuel and power. But that leaves us wanting for more. We need an O2H2 generator. And through this, we shall connect the universe. I'm trying to justify the engines. I don't think we need any big hydrogen thrusters, because hydrogen thrusters are just good. We don't need full power. So I think going large to small and then just like piping out thrusters from there should be good enough. And we'll use small hydrogen tanks, but we'll use a lot of small hydrogen tanks in like parallel to make sure we have enough. Oh, hey, we had enough. I might be compelled to use electricity to power everything. I could also use hydrogen to power the electricity. I don't want to do that, though. Okay, small conveyor, and then through these pipes, we'll connect the universe. First and foremost, though, hydrogen tank. We don't need a reinforced, but a small conveyor is overkill. We've got a tube, we got an angle, we've got a T-junction, but we don't appear to have a plus junction. Like a lowercase T-junction. Which is inconvenient. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the universal small conveyor, and I'm going to put some here, here, and here. Along with here, here, and here. Then, from there, we will use the small hydrogen tanks and sort of buffer them along the line outwards. So we have that, that, and that. And over here we have this, this, and this. I don't know what I'll put in the middle. Maybe gyros. Gyroscopes, maybe some batteries as well. That's a good thing to just clog up space with. And then on the outside here, I don't know if this is necessary at all, but I would like the peace of mind of also having a conveyor there. There we are. So then that all comes out. The hydrogen tanks are all connected from this pipe network. And in that case, maybe I'm just using this as a battery to hold them. Like it pumps in and then it pumps out. So in that case, let's just use this as our main control spire. From here, we should just be able to attach the 9... Okay, not 9, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engines, and they should all be connected from the same source. The only thing we're missing is reverse thrust. But if I'm right... Actually, I'm not even going to question if I'm right or not. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just put another conveyor belt down here. Little conveyor junction here and down to put another engine here. There we go. Now we need to start justifying all this junk. That. 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 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we can only do 9. But that's enough to start. A lot of conveyor junction-y stuff. Make the plate. Hey, why is it getting blurry? Is there a... Are there sandstorms on Mars? Should I be worried? I will choose to not be worried for a little bit. Careful, careful. Get a good view of that. Got a good view of it. I'm gonna have to make another sit in the van again. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I clearly do not understand something about what is currently queued up for production. I don't care. I'm building a rocket. That's all that matters to me. All the memories are starting to flood back. Like, this tunnel connects directly to the giant iron ore vein that we parked our base on top of. And that using this sort of output tunnel to go straight from inside the mine to up here into the refinery space, like, it was all thought out. It was all cleverly crafted. And look what's become of it. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta recharge. Wait, I can recharge in the ship. I don't need to be in here.
Energy critical.
I'm on it. And look at that. The system is gaining power. Let's get a demonstrative. Oh, right. I deleted all the batteries. Great. I will need to replace those. Oh, power isn't full. Okay, wonderful. That is the tanks. Finally, the rear section here. 2. Go 3. No. Cancel all this. This is non-canon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. Oh, I'm running out of all the things. I need to restock on hydrogen and oxygen. Biz, hello, welcome. I'm building a rocket. May be of interest to you.
Fuel low.
I'm aware of the low fuel. I'm getting new fuel. That's what we got the generators for. Just restock those and get on our way. Hello, how you doing? Okay, inventory is gonna suffer because I'm dealing with large tubes and they are an absolute pain to carry on your person. Ah. Right. I need to start with this, otherwise I can't reach it. That back there. Start building the engines. If I recall, I didn't actually delete any gyros on this thing. Maybe it still has them. If so, that means that will save me materials. And in theory, it means that the moment I'm done constructing the thrusters, we are space ready. It's more rocket engineering at this point. The science is well established already. We don't need much of it. Okay. As a test, to make sure that this is all working operationally, we technically have power, but I will want more batteries. Me. 3 small batteries just to make sure. Do that. I'm going to start working on the actual production. Where do we put batteries? Here we put batteries. Nice. I don't need much, just enough to make sure that the ship is self-sustaining on power. Hello, what are you? Missed one. How did I miss one? Oh, careful. Hard to maneuver in space. Oh wait, they were already on my build thing. I think I accidentally built the big ones. Oops. If yes, embarrassing. A little bit of computer. Actually, I'm going to make the ultimate decision to just cancel all of the production. Because I think I messed up. Those two for the reality of the situation. And then run back. Put all the junk we accidentally made. Take out the stuff we really want. And head back over. What is clogging up our... Oh, this. There shall be no miscommunications. This give me exactly what I want. Good. Okay. We have batteries, we have battery power generation, we have all thrusters except for that one. I forgot one. But that'll give us 6 degrees of movement. Which is all the movement we need. Ooh. Mysterious object on scope. I think that thing could be a good initial test. Before I leave, though, I'm going to steal the ice from there and use it to fill our hydrogen tanks here. And fill, I'm exaggerating a bit. This probably won't fill a dang thing. Oh, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. How much hydrogen we got in this thing? 1%. Oh, goody. What does that tell us? Tells us we need a lot more of this stuff. Ah! It stopped. I can only assume it's because the ice has been moved into the O2H2 generator and is slowly producing. Yes. Okay, so we're not generating hydrogen at replacement levels, in theory, but we are generating hydrogen. Yeah, okay, we're at 8% now. That's pretty good. So, this means we should be good, yeah? Oh, oh, oh. Okay, I found a problem. We are too heavy. It would appear that a single hydrogen engine pointed down is not enough to fuel our systems. Frankly, I should have expected this. To solve this, I'm going to move the conveyor junction we have right here out twice more. No, I'm gonna tee it. I'm gonna need to get interior plate real quick. Hello, can I interest you in some interior plate, please? I accidentally built way too much, but that's fine. Just give me some of that. Thank you. So the most important directions we need for thrust are down and backwards. So this is my plan. You'll have these three. We can have like 3 pointed down at like boom, 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 and then boom, boom. Because as long as we can hover, we're good. I can also maybe reduce on weight in some places. Give me that steel. Wait, I already have steel. Cool, I can lay down the hydrogen engines now. Not going to double up in the up direction, just down and forward. Well, down and backwards. Spin. So here's a second down and a third down, and then we have a second forward and a third forward. Good. Let's just reiterate what we want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. To the shop. The machining shop, to clarify. See what we can do. 63 other components. That sounds like a lot. What's our inventory on the vehicle looking like? We got stuff in here? We do! Steel plate, power cells, motors? Motors are actually a hot commodity. I'm glad we have a lot of those. Okay. Figures we need more tube. Okay, now we should be good for flight. Except the fact that I have no life support, but that's fine. Like, that's whatever. I don't need life support where we're going. I kind of do, but like we've got plenty of oxygen tanks just to test this out. Okay, we can hover. Thrusters are marking us at having maybe 5 minutes of propulsion. We are away. Okay. I don't know at what altitude we're legally considered to not be on Mars. I assume it's when P gravity hits 0. Might be a bit. In order to help meter out the fuel, I'm going to operate manually. Because if I keep the dampeners on and stop thrusting, it'll try to stop the ship and suspend in midair. Which is great when you're in space, not so much when you have planetary gravity to contend with. So I'm just going to tap. 3 minutes, 26 minutes on hydrogen. P gravity is now descending rapidly. We are at 70 and dropping. This is gonna work. This is a lot easier than I expected, though I had the benefit of my past self's work. Is that just a planet of ice? Or is that like a moon of ice? Is that like Phobos? I know the real Phobos isn't like a planet of ice, but gets the point across. Oh, that's Olympus Mons. I can recognize that thing from anywhere in the solar system. The gravity at 45, it's not really descending that fast anymore, or maybe I'm just impatient. We're definitely above atmosphere. 37. The higher up we go, the less hydrogen we need to coast. We still need a lot. Oh, I was reading that the wrong way. There we go. That's up. Now, given our new hydrogen paradigm, the atmospheric thrusters on these things are practically useless. They don't work up here. Gravity is at 0.28. I think the cutoff is like 0.05. Like the moment you go under 0.05, it just cuts to 0 instantly. I may be making that up. I don't recall. Feeling pretty good about this, though. We're in space. I'm gonna roll. Actually, I should roll to put the solar panels towards the sun well. That'll work. P gravity at 0.21. I assume P gravity and A gravity refer to planetary gravity and artificial gravity, respectively. You can make your own artificial gravity generators. It's very good for a large ship with people in it. Helps you get your bearings. Helps you not burn fuel walking around the ship. Bianui, hello, I'm in space. We just built the spaceship. It's got actuating solar panels for maximum style. Right now, we're seeing if we can actually get into or out of space. We can get to zero gravity conditions. Trying to... Well, we're on Mars right now, or at least we're above it. I think below us, relatively, I think that's like Phobos, metaphorically. So I think there is a moon here. Seems to be made mostly of ice. Could be mistaken, that could just be an entire ice planet. Oh, wait, no, there's an ice asteroid there. That might be Phobos. I feel bad for Deimos because nobody thinks about Deimos first when they're thinking about Mars, because everyone thinks about Mars in terms of Phobos and Deimos. It's always in that order. Kind of like Mario and Luigi. You never refer to them in the other direction. I don't know if there are bunny cousins on... Oh, like, obviously. I don't know, like, do bunnies exist on all moons or just Luna? Maybe, like, Phobos doesn't have rabbits. It has, like, I don't know, hamsters? Like, just a slightly different animal. Very true. Very true. We shall explore that. Soon as we get the P gravity 0.00. Okay, the gravity's low enough that we can basically just coast. And if we can basically just oh, frick, there's asteroids everywhere. Nobody told me that Mars had such a populated ecosystem. But this is a very good sign. We have manifested the ability to go into space of our own will. P gravity at 0.06. I believe 0.05 is the cutoff. Just waiting on that. Little more. And here we go. Here we go. Wait for it. Gravity 0. We are here. Bring the ship to a stop. Orient the ship so that its powerful thrusters are stopping us. Point towards Mars. Thrusters! Equalized. Welcome to space. You're probably right. I also just think phonetically Phobos sounds cooler. It's got like that fuh and the bull. Whereas Deimos is practically one syllable elongated too much. We're in space! Okay, that means that our whole rocket system is working. We can build a rocket. And we get a better intuition on what exactly we need to make a rocket. So let's see if we can't make the most of this right now. Head to that. I don't know if that's actually Phobos, but it is an asteroid made of ice, which fits the description. More importantly, I want to make sure we are getting ice so that we can, refuel the hydrogen tanks. And as long as we have an O2H2 generator on this thing, I can top up my oxygen and jetpack fuel, no matter what happens. So I'm feeling pretty safe about that fact. We do not have a system to land. It will just be reverse thrust. Fortunately, terminal velocity is pretty low, and we have the drogue chutes here. Whoa, 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 what the? Oh, we found the pirates. The pirates be existing in this area of space. Wait, why are my dampeners on? Why am I... Yeah, turn those off. Oh, okay, that was awkward. Okay, we cannot do lateral thrust with the actuators for the solar panels down. They'll just deflect off the panels and not give us thrust, and possibly damage the panels. So I'm afraid in space, and this is just going to be something I need to modify the design on. I need to move the lateral thrusters out of the way of the solar panels. Hold on, I gotta do something unrelated to this. This is also a test of streamer audio stuff, and I don't know if you noticed, but I got a bunch of Discord notifications. I hope you didn't hear those. Okay, we are at cruising speed. We shall proceed. And I'll even actuate the solar panels just because I think they look cool, and it'll get us a better angle on the sun. We don't have an operational beacon at our base, but we do have a GPS waypoint at Octanus Mons, which is the closest mountain with ice on it to our base. So if we descend targeting Octanus, we should be able to find our way back. Now, that said, the pirates are very real. Not looking forward to learning what they're about. Hyacella, you did miss a little bit of moon talk. I've made it to space with the modified actuator ship, and we're going to a local ice asteroid to figure out if we can sustain ourselves out here, so to speak. Going to actuate solar panels out, just so that we don't hit ourselves with our own exhaust fumes. Prep us for a stop. Tilt ourselves a little bit down. We should be looking retrograde right now. There's our target asteroid. Begin reverse thrust in 3, 2, 1. Ignition. The vibes are impeccable. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, I don't care if this is supposed to be Phobos or not. I'm officially designating this dang thing Phobos. Oh, okay, that explains some things. I never built the reverse thruster engine. That explains some things. Okay. Alright, I should have brought the materials to do this, I think. No, we cannot. Oh, that's embarrassing. So, we've arrived at Phobos, and the bad news is this does not appear to be an ice asteroid at all. I guess it just looked shiny from far away. Whoa, 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 what? Who dares? Oh my goodness, we are under attack. Oh no! I didn't put any weapons on this thing! Okay, the space pirates are defending Phobos. They've taken Phobos Station. I'm in danger. Okay, I can't thrust backwards, but I can maybe endeavor to hide myself. I'm gonna pull like a Star Wars maneuver, like Attack of the Clones level stuff. My goodness, that burned through like all of our supply of hydrogen. Just that one desperate maneuver. Okay. Okay. So I got like magnet boots. I do have magnet boots. We can walk on the asteroid on Phobos. I'm gonna open up GPS, and I'm going to make this location Phobos. It is now canon. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I kind of have to live here now, or I make like a desperate run at whatever attacked me and try and kill it. Or I desperately try and evade, escape back to Mars, like go back to the base, bunker down, and just hope that whatever's attacking me is not rated for gravity. I'm going to try and do some basic reconnaissance. I'm going to try and use my wits. Find the enemy. I don't see him. Oh yeah, this is me, by the way. In case you were wondering, I'm just a science man in a blue suit. My evasive maneuver was very... Oh! I see you! I see you. You reflected. Turn off my beacon, my suit beacon. See if I can, like, sneak up on this guy. Nah, he sees me. He sees me. Okay, it looks like we're dealing with an autonomous drone of some kind. Do I have a gun on me? I have a pistol. You know what? Sometimes that's really all you need. Let's get some... Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I have a few options. If I can grind out its camera... I'm gonna try and snake my way forward. Okay. If I take out its beacon, it should not have any control. Oh, okay, no, it's autonomous. Okay. I think it's offline. It appears to be drifting. That's probably because it is without power. If I rebuild this, unclaimed blocks will despawn in 2 minutes. Okay, I think that's something new they added just to make this more palatable, but I should have control now. Access panel. Hack that. Okay. Escort. Claim NPC grid. All right, we have ownership of the device. Fantastic. Let's reinforce some of the bits here. Okay, so now this should just be a general purpose autonomous drone. Oh, wait, we need to grind it down past the hack point. Okay. This is actually really good because this gives us ion thruster technology. It gives us a drone's worth of ion thruster technology, but it's enough. Enough for what we're doing. Okay. Let's see. Gyroscope access denied. Reactor and timer block. No idea what that's about. Access denied. But turn on this, and then I go to here. Remote access this drone. I can control it! I can control the drone! Okay, for the time being, I just want to sort of snatch this thing and take it somewhere else. So let's just temporarily put down a drone GPS beacon so that we know where it is. Go back to the ship now that it's safe and acquire the drone. That went surprisingly well. I am not a corpse. In fact, I've gained a new friend. Unknown signal. I don't want to risk it. Okay, launch. Forward. Drones over there. Oh, you know what this is? I think the fuel in our hydrogen tank is now going down so consistently. It's because we've ran out of ice. Yeah, we've run out of ice. Our ice reserves are gone. This means we're actually dangerously low on fuel. But the drone offers a solution. Actually. It's got ion thrusters on it. We can just jury-rig these to the ship and power ourselves with electricity. Exactly. Push ourselves with the drone. More accurately, I plan to scrap the drone for parts, but, you know, same difference. Okay. Slow our roll here. Okay, now my plan here is pretty simple. I'm going to remote control the drone into the landing gear of the ship so that I may grab it. What's up? Up is that way. Okay. I've grinded the camera so I don't have access to vision anymore. Just try and make forward reasonably close. Slow, hold there. Cancel remote control. I want to get closer so I can see it. We could make a jet ski. Okay, control escort drone. Pitch down. Rotate. Down. I'm gonna attach via the antenna. There we are. And now dampener's off. Cool. Next step is we need to switch over our power supply. So that means going into the control panel of our own ship, taking all of our thrusters, well, hydrogen thrusters specifically, and a group for rocket engines. Then we've got our rocket engine group right here. Toggle block off. We are now incapable of powering ourselves with the hydrogen thrusters. I've disabled them. Next up, I mean, it would be pretty cool to have jet ski power, but we can't use ion thrusters in atmosphere, and we will eventually need to get back to the Tanis Mon space. So we need to find ice. But I suppose I could control the ship by controlling the drone. Like, just take a seat in here, open up the menu, remote access to drone, and then remote access to drone. Oh, it's not controllable because it's attached to our ship via the thing. It doesn't think we can, it doesn't think it's movable because it's parked. Okay, so we either, well, we will need to very directly combine these two ships. Okay. In that case, I should not feel bad about getting rid of the ion thrusters. So let's start preparing for it. How many thrusters do we have available to us? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. It is attached to the land thingy. Oh, it might be far enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. That will give us the bare minimum control authority we need. And I'm going to endeavor to remove as little of the drone as possible because I like the drone. But this thing is saving us right now. 3, 4, 5, 6. We now have bare minimum control authority. We are going to be real slow, but we are going to be real. our first priority right now. Okay, let's see if we can move. Oh, the gyro on the drone ship is complaining about being an enemy. I don't care about my relationship with Spurt. They don't care about me. Why should I care about them? I have an idea. I have an idea. Wait. The atmospheric thrusters could save... Well, no, they're not strong enough to save us, but they are there. Okay. So, let's test our control authority. First off, remote access to drone. Take control of that. Turn off dampeners. We do not need you fighting us at every turn. Next, priority. Hello. Who are you? Freighter. We could engage in piracy of our own. Mining transport. That's not a hostile force. That's a neutral faction. Interesting. The world is rife with life. Okay, but priority one, we need ice. We need to find ice somewhere in space. So I think we need to maybe just start hopping asteroids until we find one that has ice on it. It'll be a long, arduous process, but if it works, we will be set. Begin thrust in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, goodness me, this is gonna take forever. Our acceleration is garbage. Our acceleration is absolute garbage. Okay, I'm going to get us up to 30, and then we're just going to coast. I'm going to turn back on the music. There we go. I will have to anticipate deceleration. It's going to be an ordeal. But fortunately, I've directed our vector so that we will not crash into the asteroid. We'll scrape by it. So if we overshoot by a little bit, it'll only really be embarrassing. I should maybe try and see if I... Okay, in the absolute worst case scenario, we resort to piracy on one of the neutral factions. Like, we have to. We have to get enough of a system operational. With 14% of the hydrogen tank filled, we could maybe try and do some sort of last-second hover slam maneuver onto Mars. But I'm not liking our odds. At least we're not burning through battery. Electrical power is not something we have to worry about. Maybe I could just dump ballast off the ship. Maybe, okay. I might have to rip the drone into more pieces. With enough pieces from the drone, there's the opportunity to maybe build something to save us. I'm imagining maybe just a really long hull so that we can have crumple zone technology when we crash back into Mars. Something to that level, maybe. The drone doesn't really have much in it. It's just the gyro, the cameras, the Gatling gun. It's very bare bones, but effective. Especially at atmosphere. The ship is still pinging parts of the drone as hostile. That's unfortunate. I'll just hack them. Anything left? No, you are offline. I'll pick you up. Oh, I think something fundamental on the ship is broken off. Yeah, okay. All we have left is the small nuclear reactor, the Gatling gun, and the hull. Oh, also the remote control drone brain. All in all, reasonable. It's going to take us so long to get over there. I may as well keep working on the ship. For stylistic reasons, I want to move the ion thruster, especially if this is going to be a permanent fixture, to the front. Just open up that area. Put the thruster there. Wrong location, self. There. There, now we have inline thruster support. Just looks cooler. And we've got this cargo bay, let's use it. Remove the atmospheric thrusters for now. They're not helping in any way, and if we are going to land in emergency situations, I want every single atmospheric thruster on this ship pointed down anyway. Myself was onto something when he designed this ship. Got an idea. Need interior plates. Did I leave any in the ship? I did. I am 2 interior plates short of finishing this thing, but I don't care. That's enough. Oh! Wait, we passed our destination! Full dampeners! Stop the ship! Wait, is something there? Right in front of us. Like, it's just an ever so subtle pixel above the crosshair right now. It flickers in the light. What are you? Okay, moving out of the ship, it's over there, yeah? Barely perceivable. It's a flickering space pirate beacon. According to my limited memory, it was probably calling Mayday. I'm gonna be honest. I'm interested. I'm spooling up. We're gonna see what that's about. We're gonna go at a slower speed, just to make sure I don't miss it. After all, it is sort of difficult to perceive. Like, I'm looking right at it and I can't even see it. In order to maximize our thrust, just in case there's some sort of weird physics phenomenon going on, though I doubt it. This is mostly just my own paranoia. I'm gonna continue grinding down the drone. Give me that. Okay, where'd my ship go? There'd my ship go. Okay, so the reason I wanted to do that is so that I could move the Gatling gun here. Now we are armed. And now we have ammo in our armament. Okay, 10 kilometers out. The nuclear reactor. It's got uranium in it. So, in the worst case scenario, we could use the uranium to power our ship with the reactor. I don't think it's necessary. I should take the uranium out first so that we don't have another inventory situation. Okay, looking out for our target. Still on the horizon, still pixelated as heck. And that is the drone. Repurposed. So I see it. It's out there. At the very least, block weapons. Gatling on 3. Actually, Gatling on 2. We don't have a drill anymore. This ship used to be our drilling ship, or at least we tried to make it a drilling ship. Not true anymore. Maybe I should leave the ship here. 8.5 kilometers. Kind of like that as an idea. Got antenna technology on this thing? We should, because I've done drone technology in the past. Yes. Put that here. I need steel plate to build antenna. Well, if you'll kindly give me steel plate, I would love to build antenna. We've effectively stolen the antenna from the drone. But at the very least, I'll be able to see the ship, or my ship, regardless of where I put it. control panel antenna. Oh, info, grid info. Let's call this the... What do we name a ship? I'm gonna call it the Helioduster, because it goes to the... It's powered by the sun, and it's... I kind of imagine it as like a crop duster equivalent of like a grid. Now we go to the antenna and we show ship name. There we go. Helioduster. Okay. I'm stopping the ship here. Hey, Takara, how you doing? I'm stranded in space with very little fuel, having to progress using the thrusters I've stolen from a hostile drone. And now I'm about to attempt to invade an unknown sentient vessel of unknown combat capability in order to ransack it and steal its fuel and power. So I've parked my ship out here, and now I'm gonna move in. If I need to look for it again, I will move towards Phobos. So what we're expecting here is there's a blinking Mayday distress signal. And this either means that there's a derelict ship over here, or it's a trap and I'm about to get ambushed. There's something flickering off to the... you. No, you're a rust freighter. You're a regular. I'm looking for rust. I'm looking for Spurt Mayday. Small cargo vessel. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Hostile combat operation. I've discovered specialized cartel. Okay. We found safe harbor. The game is frozen. Oh, wait, no, we're here. Okay. Okay, you know what? No. I know this is, like, this is a testing stream. I was very upfront about this. This is not something we're doing for any, a formal, standardized amount of time. I'm going to load the game. I'm going to go back a save, because it auto-saved, and we're going to try that again. Okay, to explain... First, okay. Composure. Composure. Okay, now, to answer your question, Takaro, there is sort of an objective reference frame. So so the concept of 0 meters per second is like real and objectively true for everyone. So if you set a ship going at 0 meters per second, it is stopped relative to everything. And that's a game design consideration. Naturally, the game needs to make some shortcuts. So all the planets are stationary, all the asteroids are stationary. A station is designed as being immovable. And so the maximum velocity anything can go by default is 100 meters per second. 110 if you try really hard. Okay, so we're back here. Gonna try this again. We're being shot at, we're being shot at, we're being shot at, we're being murdered. Specialized cartel has been discovered. Okay, I now understand what killed me. They've mined the asteroids. They've rigged them to blow up. So we need to rig them to blow up. Okay. Oh. Find more cover. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. That one blew up too. Sure. Why not? Okay. All right. They've got more of them. Okay. They're just detonating everything. Is that another one? Let's check. No. Okay, blind spot back of the ship. I just assumed. Okay. Ah, there's artificial gravity. Okay. So from here, we need to make our way. We want to start taking control of the various components of the ship. What are you? You're okay, the ship is been rendered unclaimed due to my actions. This is so destroyed as I can't even use it to hack the ship. We need to find a terminal. Okay. I think we found the main quarters of the ship. Okay, this one looks like it'll work. Get it under the hack line and then build it back up. From here, we should be able to claim what's left of the ship. Last log. Due to a miscalculation during resupply at the shipyard, we are short on fuel. Not in immediate danger. Now setting course to a nearby small asteroid patch to check for ice. No new logs found. Okay. Claim NPC grid. Claiming this grid will transfer all of its PCU to you and prevent it from despawning blocks. Okay. PCU needed. Available PCU. Okay. All right. Okay, the ship has seen better days, but we are technically in control. Not to imply that we are safe, no, because we need to deal with the guns on this ship. There were guns on some of the ship. Something was shooting at us. I imagine it's some sort of array of turrets scattered around the outside of the vessel. Maybe some of them have blown up as a consequence of my actions. We can check. Computer. What do we have on board? Let's see here. Spotlight lights, interior turrets. Okay, they have a collection of interior turrets. 2, of which access is denied. So the ship has weapons on board that will try and destroy us. We need to be careful of those. Oh, that's a corpse. That is a corpse. Don't particularly care about my reputation with the space pirates. They are space pirates. Okay, programmable block is here. What was your... Okay, your objective was display. Enhanced welder. Here's the gravity generator. No control. Medical room could save us. Hack this. See if we can't use it to heal ourselves. How functional are you? Oh, thank goodness. Functional enough that we can heal. Okay, we are in a lot less danger now. Bridge is up there. Thank you, terminal. Looking around for any... Okay, there's a toilet. I'm gonna hack this door, which is to say take control of it by unbuilding it and then rebuilding again, for the express purpose of being able to close it. So that if we can pressurize the interior, we will be able to. Oh, something smoky here. The store has seen better days. And what are you? Conveyors. Okay, so this is part of the logistics system of the ship. Where's the turrets, by the way? Ooh. It's taking some hits. I don't feel comfortable progressing until I know where the turret... Okay, okay! Oh, come on. Okay. Let's try continuing from save. And then, like, juke. Ah, okay, it's saved in here. Excellent. That means we know exactly what to do. Pack this down, repair it. Don't care about the inventory full. Heal me. Excellent. Can I... Oh, this is the cosmetics room, okay. Okay, we've lost progress on that door, but we know what to do now to an extent. Okay. So our objective is get rid of the 2 turrets that we know this ship has. One is, I think, ventral to the ship. Oh! Oh my, okay. Man, those turrets, they'll get you. Well, we'll learn our lesson. In fact, even just knowing where the turrets are could be useful. Like, we could dig to them from beneath. Not Mars loaded. Oh, did it save here? Interesting. So, like, we head out the ship. Wait, no! 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 I didn't load the game at all! I respawned! That... Okay, so this is now my spawn point. should have like the basics. Okay. New plan. Forgo any sense of courtesy. Oh, it's right here. Excellent. Glad that's taken care of. Give me that. Give me that. You've got to be kidding me. I didn't even see where that one was. How many corpses am I going to have by the end of this? Just okay. We've got our original stuff back. Now we just gotta find the Tang turret. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Taking a big risk being out here this far. Aha! I saw you in the act. Caught red-handed. You can't escape me now. There you are. See ya. Up, 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 up. You can't catch me. I'm too close. Okay, all right. We are now a little bit safer. Okay. Now we can start doing some opportunity assessment. Just a hangar. That's where we found earlier. Access point through here. This flight seat is seen better days. And I think it's for the best that we just get rid of it. Cool. This is our new chair of command. Okay. What do we have here? Parking released. Ship is stationary. Convert to ship, please. There we go. We are away. Partially. I'm going to try taking some of the components scattered around the ship and try and make this thing a bit more space-worthy. Like, for example, there's an entirely good functional gyroscope right here. We can get that online somewhere. Gyro is 7. Just put that there. You've got to be kidding me. It was the other ship, I know it. Well, the other half of what used to be this ship. I should clarify. Naturally, I would expect the gun to be on this side of the ship. Lights on, please, so I can see it better. There you are. Out of here. Okay. Body location. You, perhaps? Yes. Put that all over there. There we are. Okay, now back to what I was actually doing, which was installing a gyro on this thing. Where'd the lost gyro go? Oh, it's wedged itself in here conveniently. Thank you.
Inventory full.
Okay, maybe that isn't what that is. We had a gyroscope. Sort of fallen off the ship. Where'd it go? Did we fly past it? Did we drop it off over here? There's an engine. If this thing has a gyro, that'll work as well. This thing has partially a gyro. It's mostly just the metal. Not what I care for. We're in an awkward situation where we have a ship, but we don't have a way to stop it from moving. In here, silicon. Interesting. Ship is somewhere. Oh. Nope, it's just you. Oh, the ship, though. There's the ship, though. Ah, there it is! It bounced ahead of us.
Inventory full.
Perfect. Almost.
Inventory full.
I just need one. Construction components, large steel tube. Construction components, large steel tube.
Inventory full.
That'll do it. Here. Gyro. Back to the bridge. Okay, we can rotate. And we can use our power to rotate to slow down. Oh boy. Alright. Now what? We could probably go back. I think the situation is safe enough that we can bring in the Helio Skipper Duster. The time being, though, I want to head back to the ship. Well, the other half of this ship. Dangerous as it may be, it may also hold the potential to stop us from being in trouble. So I'm going to park this just reasonably close, and then I'm going to get the Helio Duster. Bring it over for some fine-tuned control. It'll make me feel a lot better about the situation. We get those hydrogen engines active to try and stop us. 2.4. Roll in multiple directions. Find one that slows us down, please. What's our vector of travel? Promising, promising. Okay, you know what? With the imbalanced thrust that we have, I think that's the best we can do for now. So, where's my ship? It'd be this way. Back by Phobos and Drone. At some particular range, I should just spontaneously see the Helio Duster on radar. There it is. Granted, the acquisition of this new ship doesn't really solve our problem. It might. I noticed that the hydrogen tanks, or the hydrogen thrusters, were still working. So there could be hydrogen on this ship that we can sort of commandeer for our purposes. That's really the hope here. And also to ransack it for all the cool technology. Okay. Forward. My plan is to do something. My plan is to do something a bit weird. I'm gonna get the ship revved up to like 15, and then I'm gonna go back manually. The hope here is that it will sort of metaphorically follow me over. It'll hopefully save time, but at the risk of accidentally losing the entire dang ship. And that risk is apparently very real because I've launched it on a bad course. Bit off angle. I've got a few minutes before it arrives. You're having a bad time. You're having an okay time. If we could get another thruster operational, that would solve a lot of problems. By another thruster, I very much mean another direction. We need more degrees of freedom. Need motors. Any motors in you? No. Any part of the ship remaining with 6 motors? Yes. Activate this. And just like that, we've got another hydrogen thruster theoretically online. Let's see why it wouldn't be online right now. Okay, I'm starting to get worried about my ship. Gonna head towards it. There it is. We're just hopping back and forth, very patient, very casual. Oh, it stopped moving for some reason. Odd. Well, we'll stick with it this time. Rev us up to a speed of, let's say, 20, and then coast. Very good. So how y'all doing? I'm in a ship. Can't really tell how far it is from here. Okay. Getting into the range of maybe wanting to slow down. I will make the music a little quieter though. I felt like it should be a bit more background ambiance. Nothing too obnoxious, just subtle obnoxious. Hard to gauge distance. Oh, I missed my opportunity to gauge distance. I don't need the GPS drone. I can clean that up right now because I already got the drone. Get the drone out of here. I don't dare go faster. That would just be hubris. But maybe I should open the flaps. Maybe reorient. Okay, 2 kilometers out. That would suggest another 2 minutes to get there. Let's just point towards the sun and deploy solar panels. Make me feel better. Ah, okay. We're close enough that our targeting system is pinging the ships and vessels and stuff. That's good. That means we can see stuff and just range it out ourselves. First order of business is going to be to attach this ship to the ship and then stop its movement. Give it a bit more fine control, because the big half ship does not have enough control authority to actually dampen itself for all directions. So you kind of have this like weird hover thing going on. Okay, target is real. Begin stopping maneuver. Down to 13. Small cargo vessel is real. Maybe there's a way that we can also salvage the other half of the ship. The one still in the asteroid field. Or at least scavenge it for parts. Okay. Shielding in. Dampeners on. Move into capture. Kind of using this thing as a tugboat, but like the world's weakest tugboat in all of existence. One ion thruster per cardinal direction is all we've got. It'll be enough in space. Captured good. Dampeners on. Equations of math not working in our favor. But it'll be enough. Okay. Ship has drifted quite a bit away. Get rid of this beacon. Beacon captured. Okay. What do we have to work with? A completely functional large cargo container. I care not for the inventory full. I care about hacking. It's got ice. Excellent sign. Now, there's another one here, which just barely in hacking range. Probably also designed for hydrogen ice. I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this hydrogen thruster here. Not to worry. Because we can confirm that, like, this one's getting it power. Which means if we move this one over, we should get power here. Because they have the same dependencies. Yes. Okay, that might be enough control authority to get this thing operational. Or at least back to the other half of itself. Where is that thing, by the way? Looking around, looking around. Oh, there's it. Rotate. Forward thrust real, backwards thrust real. Okay, we can move in a straight line. As long as we don't rotate, we have control. And because we have a hydrogen thruster at the front, we have even better control. Stopping. Hydrogen tanks appear to be at 50%. For a large vessel like this one, that means we could fuel the helioduster multiple times over. Very good. Not quite done. We've picked up a little bit of roll. Really though, what's this about? Maybe it's this thing. Park that over here. And with that ready, dampeners here are failing. We don't have a way to stop us going up or left. Your best choice of action is to sort of like flash on and off the dampeners at different angles. I'm causing like permanent damage to the freaking duster. Okay. Finally got a good orientation. But we really do need to fix that control. And I think I know the best way to do it. Unclaimed blocks will be despawned in 1 minute 39. Sorry, 1 hour 39 minutes. Okay. Guess I should claim this place, huh?
Inventory full.
Claim. Excellent. Now the ransacking can begin. But first, I want to know what we're up against. Tier turrets. There is one which is incomplete. That means there are no more threats officially. Canonically, there's nothing left that can harm us. Which is good. It's over there. Okay, priority is that attitude control. So I'm going to take the ion thruster here. Fully functional as it is.
Inventory full.
And glue it somewhere to the rest of the ship. Okay, we have down. We have that way. We don't have anything to arrest vertical or this side. I'm referring to it vaguely because I don't remember which way is forward. I'm also vaguely looking for... Oh no, there's one for me. We're gonna have dorsal thrust control.
Inventory full.
Just hoping that's the correct one. Maybe not. But maybe.
Inventory full.
Or steel tube. That's it for that thruster. Now between the two, I know we'll have enough. We had a fully complete thruster there. And now we have one here. Cool. That leaves us with only one. One direction we cannot thrust the ship. I'm going back inside and I'm going to go top up my oxygen tank. Probably also want to repair the hull. They've got the deformation. They're mostly intact. Good here, good here. Are we airtight sealed? And I find 4 spare motors about. Perhaps not, but we have this place. That doesn't give me oxygen, huh? Okay, then next option is O2H2 generator on the duster. This work? No. O2H2. Anything for me. We're out of air. I've got emergency protocol for this. I can seal the ice here and get more air from putting it in the ship here. Thank you. Not going to spend the rest of it because I want to breathe. Okay, back to ransacking. This has 6K of silicon in it. Be useful. This little outpost here is cool looking. Oh, here's the O2H2 generator.
Inventory full.
Oh, this has plenty of ice in it. I'll just combine our stashes here. Next up, start ransacking here. Move over everything we have. Take what we can get. Silicon's a good haul. Not very common. Okay, it's a little common.
Inventory full.
And I want to try and use parts here to repair the... to repair this. Now I can find out what's inside. Is it more ice? No, it's iron. Cool. Pause it here. Keep grinding down. What's a priority? Actually, more directly, what's here? This appears to be the bow of the ship, or what used to be the bow of the ship. But I think it's mostly just containers and the such. Guess it was empty.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
Very, very derelict going on here.
Inventory full.
That's not going to work long term.
Inventory full.
It stopped working long term. But then I reckon there's not much here aside from just raw materials. Okay. I discovered United Traders somehow. I'm gonna try and repair the oxygen. Where's an access hatch to the inventory system? Now withdraw 6 motors. Withdrew 6 motors. So the individual cargo containers are not connected. That's probably due to a failure in the conveyor system. You are in the yellow. That is understandable. We probably not airtight downstairs. Right, hack this door so we can close it. That one's already closed. We've got this hole in the bottom of the ship, which I can fill in with steel. But I guess I'll do it with interior plate instead. After all, that is what used to be there. There we go. Wait, this door is mostly operational. It's just not mine. I can work with that. Okay, looking good here. Looking good up this way. How you doing? Ah, it's not mine. What you complaining about? Lock is on. Room insufficiently pressurized. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't need that terminal. a second. There. We have pressure. Oh wait, there might be a problem here. Hard to tell, but there might need to be some wall on the outside there. See if I can try and get to that. Both of these doors seem to be operational. Cancel that there. This should give me M energy as well. M energy. So the existence of one actually working airlock will be good for us. I get it, my inventory's full. We've got plenty for more blocks here. Ooh, yeah, that's... looking like a former problem. What about over here? I'm out of steel plate. Well, let's hope that's enough. I would very much like this ship to be pressurized once more, just to say I did it. Sadly, no. Ah. Found the root of the problem, I think. Any spare steel in here? No. I may need to grind down some of the more armored sections just to get a working hull.
Inventory full.
I'm not too upset about that. I just... this is sort of the fact of the situation. Equivalent over here? Doesn't seem like it. There's some seam I'm not looking at. Good here, looks good here. Systems are good on the side here. Take down the armor. That's a battery. I don't want to take down that either.
Inventory full.
I'm gonna get rid of this corpse. I don't like having corpses in my main room. You're real, you're real. Now the other possibility could be it's out of oxygen. I don't want to assume that. Hey, free couch. Legally a seat. If I were litigating the airtightness of that area, it would probably be broken by the situation over here. But this isn't actually like a problem, I don't think. I do agree that's a very likely possibility. Maybe we should start checking the internal components. I cannot access the batteries. Engines working at 0. Actually, that's a good question. Where are the oxygen tanks? Should have some on this thing. Are you on? You are an oxygen farm. We contact with sunlight? We are. Okay, we can make oxygen. And we're making oxygen. An excellent sign. It means that there's probably oxygen on the ship. Particularly worried about their speed right now. So, this is the container that then goes to the rest of the ship. What's it connected to? Ah. I think we found the problem. The problem is this hydrogen tank was acting as a through line to everything else. So, that's a problem. Things we need for that? Unlikely. Well, we definitely have some stuff to try and repair it. Oh, wait, this hydrogen tank works. It's real. It exists. Ah, but it doesn't have the connection here. I think we can embrace the asymmetry of the situation to get a solution. Let's just put a lovely little conveyor junction here. In fact, we could probably argue for cutting this down a bit to build the other side. Not to completion, but just to function. More motors. We need more motor. Motor on the big engine, no. Motor on you? Yep. I'll have to do. Okay, now we have access through a hydrogen tank that is intact. Let's check the air. Nothing. Well, we tried. This is not the problem. Another potential for problem could be the... Well, first off, I want to prove once for all whether or not it's a pressurization problem. A little more steel to prove my question.
Inventory full.
Oh, wait, nope, we need this one. My mistake. Take some out of the armored hull. On that. Okay. It was because I left the door open. Okay. Great. We've got pressure. And we've got most of a functioning ship. Oh, that's a relief. Now what? The best thing to do right now would be to streamline the conditions. Try and whittle down the ship to its bit more bare essentials so that I know what we're dealing with. The fundamental problem is that we can't get back to our base. Because the one ship with enough thrust to do that I trust has not enough fuel. No, you mean the one down here? I suppose. What I really want to do is, like, put a grinder here and then, like, use the ship to grind it out. So for the moment, I want to make clearance for the grinder on there, and then also to make sure we have the materials to build the grinder. Assuming, of course, that these containers actually connect to that. Next to the hydrogen tank. Why wouldn't it connect to everything else? Answer would be because this is a cargo ship, not an anything else. Worst case scenario, we make our own connection. Oh, you're right, we do have the supplies for him. Don't know if I want to go full refinery, not just like, well, for full refinery. Basic assembly, of course. If only I had steel plate in my inventory right now. Same old story. Need more motor. Let's look for motor on the old ship. You? No. Engines don't have motor. You have motor? You don't have motor. Conveyors! That'll be directly useful. There. Now, absolute worst case scenario. Are you already producing something? Oh! Okay. We have a refinery on board. Oh, wait, no, this is the refinery. I just built it. And then here's the assembler, which I'll just put there. Like, am I gonna... Oh, no, this is a survival kit. Oops. Survival kit. Assembler, that's you. Cancel the build planner. I bungled the build planner. I need more steel. That shouldn't be too hard. Motors, as always, inconvenient. Could take them out of the doors that I'm not using. Not every door is useful for me. But I think there's still more conveyor on this ship. This half.
Inventory full.
Good enough for a haul. Wrong side of the ship. Still lacking on steel. We can... There's armored components we can get rid of. This will not be a combat ship for a while.
Inventory full.
Get rid of the blast doors.
Inventory full.
Computers are gonna be trouble. I mean, there's some programmable blocks inside. We can probably get enough from that. If I go through that door, I'll mess up the pressurization. Go through here. Yeah, we got programmable block here. Two computers. Unhelpful. Toilet, unhelpful. Door, 2 computers. Medbay 10 computers. This thing, 40 computers, but I like having gravity. You imply the existence of a survival kit on this ship. There is none. Maybe on the other half? Now we just got a med bay. It does all of our survival needs. Yeah, okay. The computers are going to be a problem. Unless... Date.
Energy low.
Computers in here, negative, negative, negative. Computers. Nothing.
Inventory full.
Nothing. The assembler plan is not looking like it will succeed. So we don't have an assembler. We have a refinery. We don't have an assembler. Basic assembler. Basic assembler. That's only 80 computers. That's still kind of out of our price range. Wait! The flight seat needs 100 computers! Okay, we need to do math. How many do you need right now? 160. Okay.
Inventory full.
Forgo the assembler. We will make do with a basic assembler.
Inventory full.
for now. Once we have the basic assembler online, we can then use it to do everything else. For arbitrary stylistic purposes, I'm going to be putting it here. Wrong one.
Energy critical.
Downside is I'm going to lose control of the ship, at least directly. Energy me up. Okay. Okay. In theory, what could we use in replacement? Passenger seat. Cockpit. Okay, no. All these require computers. So we make the assembler and then use the assembler to make computers. Ignoring the fact that there are other things that I need to do this. Okay. Things are going good. Things are looking up. We have that. We need to connect. An O2H2 generator that is barely existing. I agree. I agree. Let's do some cleanup. Just a large cargo container from below. This is an O2H2 generator, so we don't need this one. I'll leave the corpse there, though. Great. Helioduster is operational. The back of the ship's got a lot of dead load. Oh. My mistake. I thought you were this thing. If we move the gyro, we could connect straight along this horizontal, which would go with the plan that we remove this door as a structure. That would actually remove the ion thruster, or depends if there's something underneath this. There's something underneath this. Never mind. We definitely want to remove the door, though. For the basic reason, maintaining pressure. Good. It's technically true of the other door as well. Well, the other two doors. But at least in this case, I can weld it in from this side. Okay. Now the only way out of the ship is the one airlock we have. Next problem, we can't control the ship. Well, we can. Technically. This is a little silly, but... we can control the ship. Although I want to control the ship from a better location where I can actually see. We could emergency sacrifice the... well, no, the fighter cockpit wouldn't have enough computer. Hold up, is that an active bomb? Yes. Yes, it is. You think this cargo container has anything in it? Oh no, wait, this is the other half. This is the half that's my ship I drifted over unwillingly. This don't got a thing in it.
Inventory full.
Okay, back to salvage. Try and take what we think would be important. Just to offset what we're missing, I will gladly take some lovely ammunition.
Inventory full.
Ooh, more iron. Gladly take that. Good iron supply will help offset a lot of pain and suffering. Just make sure we get it before the inventory disappears. I forget how long they last. They're relatively new technology. I gotcha. With that, we got a gyro. That's 5 computer.
Inventory full.
I hit something. Unfortunately, nothing mission critical got hit. What do you need to make computers? What's the primary ingredients? Because it just occurred to me. Oh, easy. Give me some interior plate. I have longings for... Nothing too complicated. I just want to make sure there is a way these three are connected. We should have almost everything we need. Somewhere on the ship. I think it's an inventory issue.
Energy low.
There we are. Okay, now that is connected to the central conveyor spine, and now we simply need to do that again. Over here. More interior plate. Just like that. Something's being refined. Yes. Excellent. Now we can make all the computers we want. In fact, let's just make like 100.
Energy critical.
Gotta go repair myself. Okay, we've turned a desperate situation into an awkward situation. Frankly, I'm very happy about the conversion. Now, at the heart of what I want to do at the immediate moment is get this ship manually pilotable again. Now that we can build computers, we will use computers. Wait, why haven't bothered going up here? We don't need the luxury of luxuries right now. I mean, I say that, but I guess I... Oh. Get that out of here. Now to put our production to the test. Oh, never mind. We have it all. Very, very good. Right, we don't have an engine on that side of the ship. Maybe we should move one of the hydrogen engines over there, or at least, yeah. I think that's exactly what we should do. We have 2 operational hydrogen engines on this side. So I will simply repair this one by dismantling one of the others.
Inventory full.
Little concerned that it's not showing power. We'll see if that's just an artifact of the system or not. We are good. Ship functions. Awkwardly, our main forward thrust is via an ion thruster. I will make do. Okay. What's it gonna take to build a drill? I would very much like to know. Wait, no, drill is the wrong thing. I want a grinder. Yes. That. Wait, do we have the materials to build motors? No, we need nickel. Okay, so motors are our greatest weakness. We don't have a lot of them. Fortunately, that's what the V2 is for. Through this, we shall finally acquire materials at speed. At some point, I'll dismantle this and replace it with a drill. This is just temporarily to help dismantle the other part of the ship. Lock tool, please. Thank you very much. Okay, begin operation. We're gonna have to go about this in sort of a staggered way. But once we start going, it'll go well. Seems like we are imparting a random torque to what we're grinding. No. Or for the cargo container. Did it drop an inventory? I don't see one. I'm gonna assume no. Okay. Move. Okay. The engines. Engines are good components. Nothing much about we can do about the parts that go flying. Rotate. We've struck a boulder. I think we're taking a battery right now. All right, I'm clearing that boulder. Darn asteroids getting in the way of my work. Looking out here. Looks like next order of business is a lateral drift to the right. Get these. We'll even clear some of the extra on the way. That'll do. It's a little awkward to control, but I'm very much enjoying the perceived efficiency of this. Very fun. Oops. I think I sent something flying. Twist around to get the hydrogen thrusters. Parts of the entire structure are beginning to shake. Careful with the roll. Okay, I think for the most part that's as good as we can get with this ship. Everything else we'll probably have to get manually.
Inventory full.
Contingent on us caring enough about it to get it ourselves.
Inventory full.
Interestingly enough, I feel like the thing with the most value to us right now is motors.
Inventory full.
More than really anything else on the ship. Can't complain about all the hydrogen thruster components. Maybe someday we'll be able to repair the back of the ship. In fact, maybe we can now. It's not a priority. Okay, that's enough. Doing this. I want to upgrade to full-on drill just to get some surface mining of basic ground dirt, stone for general purpose materials. Just siphon it. Why did I go in here again? I don't need to go in there. The inventory is outside. In fact, it's basically here to begin with. Interior plate, please. One. Thank you very much. Actually, might as well take all of them. I have construction I wish to do. Drill, please. Yeah, that'll round out our materials, I think. see how this works. Little ship, please. Basic refinery is still going at the silicon. That's absolutely fine. Get some stone. Very good. Now, just to check the materials here. 89,000 stone. Let's put 6 of that in there. Start refining on that. We are getting gravel. We are getting nickel. Excellent. Not a lot, but it will let us just build. Iron supplies are great. Silicon supplies are good. Ice supplies are... Actually, we're running low on ice. 342 and oxygen generator 6. The only ice we have? Yeah. That's a bad sign. But the solution to that is very straightforward. It's just find some dang ice. That interior plate just hanging out. Well, this is an improvement to our situation, I'd say. Try and get a good landing here. Connected. Okay, great. We've invented some pretty good technology here in the fact that we've stolen a ship and saved ourselves from our hubris of going into space. We got Mars on standby. We've got a ship that can get up to speed and then slow down at a reasonable clip. All that we need now is a reliable supply of ice. Fuel up the helioduster and get back to Octanus. All in all, better situation. I'm gonna conclude stuff. Cool. So glad I did this. Glad I'm getting reacclimated to space engineers. This has boosted my confidence in being able to do good, cooler stuff in the future now that I'm getting my bearings back. Hope you enjoyed what was sort of a less serious stream in the grand scheme of things. For now, though, I'm gonna go. I'll set the raid target. I already know who I'm gonna pick. I'm Exception. I'm Exception. This isn't TV. Have a good day, and good night.